A mighty king once ruled the land, old, wise, and of a gentle hand. But peace cannot last, as legends tell. And one dark year, the kingdom fell. Now towns burn in fires of war, as greedy armies fight for more. Kingdoms are a relic of the past, so come build an empire. It's time to clash.
Yo, what's up guys, this is Blank.Hero and Castle Clash just gave us yet another update. As you guys can see in the loading screen, Christmas is long gone and now you have Valentina as the main hero in this loading screen because she is the new hero for this year's 2016 Valentine's month, day, whatever you call it. And she is hot, guys. Honestly, no offense to the ladies, but she is hot among all the heroes, the female heroes in this game. And as you can see, there is a paladin and a pyromancer in the picture as well, and they are just in love. Alright guys, so us iOS players just got our update today, February 15, and the Android got theirs on the 2nd of February, so that's like around 13 days of a gap. And as always, we get it around 2 weeks late, but you know, us iOS players are used to that, right? So I'm gonna do an overview of what's new, what's changed, what adjustments they did as fast as possible. In my opinion, it's gonna be as fast as possible. Alright, so let's start with what's new in the update. First is, as you guys can see here in the achievements area, they added 3 more achievements regarding evolutions and artifacts. As you can see here, it says evolve 2 heroes, you get 100 gems. Evolve 2 heroes twice, you get 150 gems, and if you unlock 2 artifacts, you get 100 gems. But if you do evolve that means you already get 1 star. Then there's 3 of that if you guys get that. So basically, if you evolve 4 more heroes, you get 200 gems. If you evolve 6 heroes, you get 300 gems. If you evolve 2 heroes twice, meaning double evolution, you get 250 gems, and 6 heroes will mean 350 gems. And if you unlock 4 artifacts, that's 200 gems. And if you unlock all the artifacts, don't choke on me. If you unlock all the artifacts, that means you get 300 gems. So those are the new achievements that they have added. I am so happy that they did add achievements because, you know, the more achievements, the more gems us free-to-play players can get. Although you may not consider me as free-to-play, but that is your own opinion. Alright, so next is in the army camps. As you guys can see right here, they added a button in the top left corner. If you guys don't know already what that button does, it means it can switch between army camps. If you don't really notice that, let's see. Basically, normally what you do is you have to go out to hire another army camp, but as you guys can see, I am on all 4 army camps. Well, if you're town hall 23, 24, or 25, I believe, you can get up to 5 town army camps. And as you can see, I am just switching between them really easy with just this one button. So as you guys can see, it is different, and then they will just spawn there, and that is awesome. It's kind of too late that they added this with, you know, the exclusion of troop donations in quests. It's gone, but you know, it's a good feature to have there. If we had that anyway, we're still gonna have that still if they did remove the troop donations, so it's a good feature to have. And then if you guys go to the relic hall, they added a very important feature. As you guys can see, if I'm buying spells, because you know I'm gonna do my daily raiding, and then oops, I bought the wrong spells. I meant to buy Guardian Angel, so I'm gonna buy that, and I meant to buy Frenzy. So as you guys can see, I can now remove spells. And if you notice, I only have 4.9 million gold, but if I do sell my spells, I will get all my gold back 100%. There is no discount in selling your spells. That is a good feature. So guys, if you screw up in buying spells, you don't have to go raid and waste your money just to get rid of that spell to raid properly the next time. And then also in the warehouse, if you check this out in the warehouse, guys, if you check this out, as you guys can see, there is now a feature where you can open stuff in bulk. It says open 10 and open 1. You have the option to open 10 at a time. That saves you times 10 the amount of time you would normally do just opening them one by one. And that also that happens to be applicable to crest bags, crest boxes, mythic wretched boxes, mesa chest, and these stuff that have to deal with opening stuff at the same time. So for example, if I want to open 10 mythic crest bags, I just use this, open 10, and then it will automatically show me 10. That is sick, guys. That is sick. But they still haven't fixed this issue where it only shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the screen. But normally, guys, this will actually show all 10. You actually get all 10. There is no, it's just a visual glitch, but you do get 10 crests. It's just not being shown, and that is gonna be a problem. But man, that is really cool to see, man. I got a berserk 1, 3, 2, a life gain 1, a couple crests. This is good. Let me do that again. See, and then next time you just want to open 10 more, there's another button here that says open 1 or open 10, and you can just press that, and it's easy as getting a lot of revives. As you guys can see, I'm only getting 7, but you don't have to worry, you're gonna be getting 10. I'm probably in the next update they're gonna be fixing that. So that is an awesome feature they added. You can also do that to crest bags, even mesa chests. It'll just look like this if it's just mesa chests, because normally you just get the same thing, so they just multiply it based on what you're gonna get. So for example, per mesa 4 chest you only get 250. They times that by 10, you get 2500 merits. Then you get 600 shard packs and 46 slime essences, and so on. But make sure, guys, that your slime essences are not capped, because their cap is 999. So if you're gonna open that, make sure you have consumed these somewhere to someone. Alright, and then also there's a new neat feature that filters heroes by grades. If you don't know this already, if you go to a garrison, you can see this button in the bottom right corner that's color gray. That means all your heroes are visual. That means from elites, ordinaries, evolved, and legendaries. And if you press it, it turns yellow. Yellow means evolved heroes. Purple means legendary heroes. Blue means elite heroes. Green means ordinary heroes. So that is very convenient. You can also find this in the arena. As you can see right here, if you want to edit teams, it's right here. If you want to go to expeditions and pick a team, it's right here. And if you want to change a hero on the hero base, it is also there. So this method of changing heroes from types or groups or classes or grades, it just makes it more easier. And also, very important, and I'm really thankful, and I've been waiting for this update ever since, is if you go into team dungeons or team here be monsters, you create a team or you join a team, there is the chat box. Finally, yes. Alright, so if you have a team here, you can chat with them, say I'm left, go right, and stuff like that, and it just makes, you know, communication in this place is very important, guys. And you can also still do the normal stuff like private message, you can have a friends list, and you can actually invite your friends to join your mesa. That means if you have a friend in a different guild, you can do mesa with them. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to be in the same guild to do mesa together now, because you can invite friends to do mesa. This is what this game is about. This is what brings us together. Alright, guys, it doesn't mean you have to be in different guilds to be enemies, and it means you can still play together as one with teamwork, and that is just awesome. And you also have the guild chat, so you can tell the guild chat we have one room left, and then because you know there's always that time where you're mesa 4, you only need one more member, you just want to tell them that you need only one more, and then someone doesn't know that they can join. This is gonna solve everything. Alright, so this is also applicable to team here be monsters when you create, and here is, instead of invite and start, there is now invite friends, and it just prompts you to the chat box where you can invite a list of friends. And as you've noticed, the friends that are online will always be prioritized, meaning that you can invite the friends that are online first, and then those that are not, well, you can invite them anyway, but they'll be shown at the bottom. And then you still have the team, private message, and guild. And last but not the least, the new hero, Valentina. That's right, guys, Valentina.
Later.
Valentina is this year's 2016 Valentine's Day hero. She is an awesome hero. As I've said a while ago, she is hot. This is her right here, right now. Valentina, her skill is called the Love Cyclone. That is right, guys. The Love Cyclone is her skill, and it really just makes sense. So at 6 of 10, she removes silence from nearby allies, restoring their energy by up to 70 over 2.5 seconds, and increases their crit resist rate by 10%. This hero is immune to silence and conditions caused by Ares' skill Calamity, heroes will still take damage from the skill. I mean, this hero will still take damage from the skill, and she has a cooldown of 6 seconds. So basically, guys, she is like a Cupid. I'm gonna do an in-depth review on her in a different video, but to get the point is she is basically like a Cupid, except there are 4 factors to her skill. She removes silence from nearby allies. Okay, silence, I am not sure what silence means, but I'm guessing stuff like conditions where the heroes are slowed down, stunned, feared, Ares' proc, Warlock's proc. I'm guessing that's what silence means in general. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm getting at when they combine silence and calamity, which is Ares' skill. And basically what that does is the silence has to be on the hero so that she can remove them. It doesn't make the heroes or your team immune to the silence. Okay guys, just to make things clear. So once Ares procs, your team has been silenced or calamitized or whatever. When she procs, she's gonna remove it. But if she procs first and then Ares procs on your team, they're gonna be silenced. Alright guys, that's what's gonna happen. So it's not an immune thing, she just removes it. Okay, next is she restores energy by up to 70 over 2.5 seconds. Okay, different from Cupid is Cupid restores energy immediately. There is no duration. If Cupid wants to restore 70 energy to your hero, he will do that the moment he procs. But for Valentina, it's over a duration of 2.5 seconds. And why? Basically, it's like Golem. Golem heals your team with a duration, right? Unlike Druid, okay? If you guys get the point. The point is that energy that Valentina will be giving to your team will not be wasted. That means once your team hits 100, it will go back. It will go back from 0 to whatever until the energy has been given in full. There is no wasted energy. I have not tested this yet, but in theory that seems just about right if you think about it logically. Alright, next is she increases the crit resist rate by 10%. So basically, if you have a critical resist artifact, it will boost that by 10%. Also, the hero Valentina, she is immune to silence and conditions caused by Ares. I've said that already, but that is amazing, meaning Ares cannot touch her, guys. Ares cannot touch Valentina. Although he can hurt Valentina, Ares can't touch Valentina. So I'm sorry, Ares, but Valentina's untouchable. Right? You can hurt her, but you can't touch her. And just like Cupid, Valentina has a cooldown of 6 seconds. So that's all this new stuff for this year's 2016 Valentine's update. Let's now go over to adjustments. So adjustments are basically things that they've already added into the game, but they've modified. They have changed a little bit just to make things more convenient. And as you have noticed, guys, it is no longer Christmas. It's no longer snowing. There's no more presents. There's no more snow. There's no more snowzillas in the corners. It's gone. It's no longer Christmas, guys. You're gonna have to wait a couple more months, I think, for Christmas to come back if you like that theme. And also, they changed the effect display when title rewards can be collected. What does that mean? This, guys, this is a title reward, the thing you get every day. And as you guys can see, it is now very, very glowy, so that you can know that you have not collected that yet. Because, guys, it is really recommended to collect that every day. Especially if your description is really high. You get 100 gems a day just by doing that. Basically, you can roll once a day if you wanted to. Once a day. So, they just changed that effect to make it more special, glowy, and that is also very, very sweet. Also, they changed the icons of Here Be Monsters, as you can see. Here Be Monsters, Hero Trials, Team Dungeons, and Team Here Be Monsters. It now looks more better, has more effects, has more depth, has more color. Whatever they did, it just looks overall better. And then when we're going to Team Dungeons, also, as you can see, in the Lost Realm, right, they have now, this has been a problem for me, probably for most of us for a long time, is in Team Dungeons, right, when you're making a mesa team, right. This is my store mesa team, right, guys, this is my store mesa team. But once you go into the Lost Realm, right, this is the Lost Realm, right. Once you go into the Lost Realm, there's this form team thing, but basically before, guys, if you change your team in the Lost Realm, it will automatically change your team in Storm Mesa. But now with this, it's now two different teams, which makes things more convenient because you have different teams normally for Storm Mesa depending on the corner you're taking. Because you know, in Storm Mesa or in Team Dungeons, say you're gonna tank the bottom, you want to have your tank here. If you're tanking at the top, if you're tanking in the bottom, it's just different. It's just overall different. And now that they did this, it is way better. It's so annoying to have to switch teams every now and then, especially if you want to guard your battle altars and you have to change your team in Storm Mesa, which is not really the ideal team for, you know, battle altars. It just messes things up. With this now, you don't have to, you can be lazy. Basically, you can be lazy now and be happy that you can now know that this is now different. Alright, guys. And also, on the note of this here be monsters, when you invite friends, like when you want to invite a friend or a fellow guildmate, there was an error before that, you know, glitched. They fixed that now. So guys, you don't have to worry because they fixed that. Alright? Sweet. And lastly, well, not really lastly, but here's another thing. You see these gold mines? You are now going to be prompt to collect them once they have reached 20,000, 20% of storage in the gold. So for example, if my gold mine has 100,000 storage, that means once this reaches 20,000 gold, it will now have a gold thingy or a thingy like this to tell you to, you know, collect it. That's actually good for us, you know, free-to-play players if you guys are sniping gold mines. Meaning if you're lazy or you don't really realize that you're prompting to collect these, then that means more gold for other players to get from you, which is actually kind of helping. But you can still collect them the normal way just by doing this. But I can't do so because I have max gold. But I can show you that anyway if I buy a snowstorm. Right there. See, as you can see, it says there, collect, and then I can collect that. And then that's sweet. And I'll just sell my snowstorm because I can. And you won't get all your gold back as you can't hold more. Delete any. That's also a new feature, guys. It's basically double checking every time you do something. And then of course I'm gonna say yes. So I lost gold, but it doesn't matter. Alright. It doesn't matter at all. Also, one thing to note. Alright, so let's say that I want to, you know, I have 3 achievements here, but say I want to just collect these because I don't want to collect those yet. Say, okay, I've reached already level 20 in the Lost Realm. That's right, guys, I'm already level 20 in the Lost Realm. And it gives you, as a reward for reaching level 20, a level 3 War God Crest 1. I want to claim that, right? But it tells you to increase max capacity by 5 slots, meaning that my warehouse is full. So this is a good, you know, just to make sure that you don't lose your War God Crescent or your reward from doing that. So basically the solution to that is simply to make space. So for example, I have a ninja here. I can put crests. This is another form of crest storage. So just put crests that have, like, you know, you only have one of each. Then that will definitely make space, and then I can now claim my War God Crest 1. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Also, if you go into the warehouse, as you know, guys, say for example, I have a slowdown set here, 90, right? I have 90 slowdown crest 1. Before this update, you can only hold up to 99 of a specific crest. Now you can hold up to 999. That's right, guys. That's meaning basically to get for example, this level 1 slowdown crest 1, to make that a level 5 slowdown crest 1, you're gonna need 256 slowdown crest 1 that are level 1s. 256, and then before you can only hold 99, that is a big problem. Because that means you're gonna have to get 99 slowdown crest 1s, and then you're gonna have like a couple slow level 2s, a couple level 3s, and that just makes it overall annoying. You can't hold it at the same time, make it a level 5 at the same time. But now that you can hold 999 of a single crest set that's specific, that just makes things more convenient for everyone. That means you can maximize on warehouse space. It just makes everyone happy. Alright guys, it just makes everyone freaking happy, which is a good thing, which is a very very good thing. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so now let's go back to the relic hall. Okay guys, so in the relic hall, for example, you are currently upgrading, right? You're currently upgrading a spell, for example, frenzy, right? You got frenzy upgrading, and then you perhaps forgot. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're upgrading a spell, it will now be propped to the front, as you guys can see. But if you forgot you are upgrading a spell, for example, you want to upgrade a level 2 Phoenix Flight, right? You already have the gold for it. It will say, oh wait, you're still upgrading Ares Frenzy. You want to speed it up? That means it's gonna prompt you to spend gems to speed the process up, so that you can upgrade this spell. So that is a good thing. At the same time, a thing that can actually lead to a mistake of spending gems. So guys, be cautious. Be very cautious of this, because it is a trap. Okay guys, it is a trap. So remember guys, be safe. Okay, and if we go to the quest, as you guys can see, I already finished my quest for today. When I press redeem, I'm gonna get the rewards. I got 86 books, and it says here 6 hours 59 minutes. That's basically 7 hours guys. Before, this was 8 hours. Now they reduced it to 7 hours. That just changes things by a lot, because you know, with 8 hours, that means you can only do quests up to 2 times a day, because 8 times 3 is 24 hours. It takes that long. That means you can only do two quests a day in a whole day. But now that they reduced it by an hour, which is 7 hours per quest, you can now do this 3 times a day, because 7 times 3 is 21. That gives you 1 hour to finish your quests per day, giving you 3 hours per day to finish your quest. Alright guys, if you didn't understand that, basically here's the math. With 8 hours, you don't have time. If you want to do 3 quests a day, that is possible if you can finish your quest the moment it comes out. It's not possible. It's not possible, because even though you're a second late, it's not possible, because the 8 times 3 is automatically 24. That's a day. But you know, with 7, like I've said, you have 1 hour to finish your quest. This is just very life-changing guys, because it counts that you can now do 3 quests a day. If you are a hardcore Castle Clash player, you can finish 3 quests a day. You do that consistently, that will boost everything from rewards to might to shards to everything to books. That will really go a very long way guys. And you know, with that reduction of 1 hour, that's 1 hour saved. That is 1 hour saved. Okay guys, so we go back to the altar. As you guys can see, for example, Pumpkin Duke, right? In some servers or in some interfaces, in different gadgets, devices, these right here, they're not aligned. There's also 2 added bolts here. That is kind of cool. They're not aligned. They were obscured. They were overlapping. It just didn't look nice. It was like, oh, that's just annoying. Now it looks sexy. See, it's all fair and cleaned and parallel and whatever you say that, because in different resolutions it just changes. So that is sweet. Also, if you note this guys, if you can note this, let's, for example, let's raid. Okay, good. good raid, but not what we're looking for. Okay, expeditions, right? Expeditions. Alright, so I'm on my last expeditions, right? Let's get these heroes on board just to show you my point. Okay, I've already done a couple, I've lost a lot. Okay, let's do this. So for example, right here, okay guys, I'm gonna bring my warlock. I'm gonna put him here, or probably a paladin or a champion. We'll see which ones dies first. Okay guys, note their position right here. Note their position, and note as they die, they're gonna move to the back. That just makes things more simple. Why? Because when the hero dies, that means they're gonna move all the way to the back, meaning you know which heroes are still alive. You're gonna know which heroes are already dead. That makes life more convenient, more easy, because you now know what strategy, what move you're gonna be doing next. So as you've noticed, right, warlock's about to die, paladin or the champion already died. See, it moves, and every when someone dies, it just flickers all the way back to the front. Alright, So that's the thing new. That's what's new with this. So that's cool. This is also applicable with other stuff like raiding, team dungeons, for example. Team dungeons. What do you call that? For example, let's kill Jude here. He's already in the back, so you won't appreciate that. Let's put Ares to sleep. There, he moves all the way to the back, even far behind these troops. So that is something, guys. So basically, with this, you're gonna know what heroes are still alive. It's gonna twitch or glitch every time. It's gonna do that every time a hero dies, so that you know a hero died, and it just makes it overall very, very simple. All right, so let's show you that, guys. Okay. All right, there's one more thing, I guess. I'm out of breath, guys. I'm sorry. All right, let me show you one more thing. All right. Alright, so we're now on JT is All Business, right? He is a YouTuber, as you guys can see. I am not promoting his channel on purpose, but it's still promoting. But anyway, guys, as you guys can see there, he has 3 evolved heroes on base. What's the difference, guys, is that Dread Drake's evolved glow under him is like freaking awesome. It's like a freaking spell. Come on, Dread Drake, move, Dread Drake, be nice. And then as you guys can see, Harpy Queens and Minotaurs glow is just, a normal yellow boring gold glow, while his, look at that, it's like a freaking spell. It's like he's being possessed. He's like he's being boosted by a spellcaster, and he just looks freaking out. Makes you want to double evolve your heroes. This basically distinguishes single evolve from double evolve heroes, guys. And then if you can triple evolve heroes, I don't know what's gonna happen next. There's probably gonna be like, Son Goku, in what do you call that mode? Super Saiyan mode, where there's like freaking, okay, that I just went too far. Also on that note, guys, this Minotaur, his proc before had a glitch where he wouldn't be able to reduce energy in certain circumstances, and they fixed that, and then now he will be able to reduce energy. I'm just saying that because there's a Minotaur, and it just reminded me that he did have that glitch, but that's mostly for play-to-play players. So if you guys didn't notice that, then be happy they did. But for us free-to-play players, you can always dream. You can always dream that we might be able to get a Minotaur someday if they make it a free-to-play hero, an event-only hero, event also, giving everyone of us a chance to get the hero. Anyway, aside from that, as you guys can see over here, where is it? Alright, in events, guild wars, right, it says I can claim 6,200 shards, honor badges, and 543 fame. That's right, guys, we just had our guild wars a couple hours ago. Yesterday, actually, we had our guild wars yesterday, and these are the rewards. And we'll get to that later. But basically, guys, before, you can claim your rewards during the next guild wars before it ends. But now you have to claim your rewards before the next guild wars starts. Same concept as torch battle, okay? If you still haven't claimed your torch battle, you still have until next torch battle, the beginning of torch battle, to claim your rewards. Wait, no. Wait, I think I got that wrong. But for guild wars, it's different. Okay, guys, before the next guild war starts, you have to claim your rewards. It is that important to claim your rewards. Okay, guys, and also if we enter here, alright, see, everything's changed, but you can see the rankings now, right? When a guild wars ends, it's gonna say this: rankings are only available during a guild war, right? But now you can actually see the rankings after the guild wars. Or I could be wrong, because the update just came. I'm still gonna have to see this at the next goal, but that's supposed to be ideally what's gonna happen, so that we can actually monitor who's attacking, who's not attacking more easier. If because taking screenshots 5 minutes before guild wars ends is just very annoying, and you might miss it sometimes, just like what I did a while back. But anyway, hopefully if we do get a guild wars back in, it's gonna show us rankings, okay? And also that was also annoying, guys. If you check out this picture, see what's wrong with it. We are the lowest, I believe, in might. We are not really a top guild, and it wasn't really a fair battle. See that? I have over a lot of might over the others, and that is not what you call fair play. But you know, with this update, the Guild Wars matchup system is now fixed. Alright, and then it's better now. I hope it's gonna be better now. It's gonna be more of a fair fight between other guilds within the top 2000 rank of might. That should be more ideal. So that's one thing, you know. If they fix that, it's gonna make it more fair for all guilds to battle it out. That's what I want. That's what everyone should want. Unlike high might guilds going up against low might guilds, of course they're gonna demolish them. It's basic math. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. Alright, and also one more thing is, when there's new applicants during Guild Wars Day, they will have no attacks on Guild Wars Day. They won't be able to participate in a... Basically, the reason why to that is simple. All our high might players, we just remove them. We expel them, right? We expel them, and then, you know, after you expel them, right, your guild might will decrease. Right, you can check that out here. Your guild might will decrease. That means you're gonna be up against low might guilds. Alright, then when Guild Wars start, simple. You just invite them back after a day or during Guild Wars. After you invite them back, boom, you have the upper advantage. You're up against a low guild. You already have all your high might guild players on. Easy win, top 1 rank, plus 50% bonus to fame. Simple, right? But you know, with this new adjustment, where if you get invited into a guild on Guild Wars Day, you're gonna have 0 attacks. Smart IGG, smart. So anyway guys, that is this update. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did try to do this as fast as possible, but there were 20 freaking adjustments and 7 new things in the updates. So if you guys went to watch this whole video, then you guys are awesome. Alright, but that actually ends this video. So anyway guys, that is it for this video. Take care wherever you are, and